Hello everyone, welcome to Lila Bradley's Kitchen. Today I am making a pot of vegetable soup and I'm in preparation getting my carrots done. I bought this peeler not knowing that it was for right-handed people. I am left-handed, so I have to cut them backwards, use it backwards in order to do it, unless I want to use my right hand. And it's faster if I use my left. I can use my right, but the left hand is used to being used, so I favor it mostly. This is a very good stew. I love to have, well, not stew, but soup made all year round, really. And when I have enough, I put the rest of it in bags and put it in the freezer. So when I want a quick meal, I just go in and grab me a bag of soup, throw it in my little rice cooker that cooks extremely fast, and I've got soup ready. I'm a soup lover. Cut the ends off. One more. I have a few that's already been peeled. I had them stored in the refrigerator in a little water so they wouldn't get all withery. So all I have to do is just take them out of the jar. I've already drained the water off and cut them up. All right. Made me a little garbage bucket over here. I can put all my scraps in it. Now I'm going to proceed with slicing these up. And once I get these all sliced up, I'm going to put them in the pot, put my stock in, my tomatoes, my tomato paste, add some liquid to it if it needs it, probably will. And then I'll turn that on and let it start getting ready and get my other items cut up and ready. Okay, now I will dump these in my big pot over here on the stove. You want to follow me? Hopefully you can see the stove. I'm going to reach this up a little bit. See my big pot sitting over there? I'll dump this in it. And I already have I already have celery all cut up. What I do is when I buy celery, I just cut it up and put it in the freezer because I hardly ever use the whole stalk at one time. And that's what I'm going to do. Dump this in the pot. Okay, I would say that's about 2 cups of celery that I put in. Maybe 3 cups of carrots, maybe a little bit more. Cut up this red onion. As I said in my last video, I love onions, so you can adjust this dish how you would like it for yourself. Everybody doesn't like onions like I do, but some people do. Okay, we got that. Now I've got this white onion that's already been partially used. I'll cut that up. Push that to the side, get my little shallots here ready. These little things can be kind of hard to take the skin off sometimes, but it's very doable. Now this and the peppers, skillet orange, I'm going to put my, because I like to saute my onions and peppers because I think it seals in the flavor, but I could be wrong, but I think it anyway. Okay. Might as well throw this piece of pepper in. It needs to get used up. And I've got peppers here that I had in the freezer, so I'm going to add some of these. Probably going to be at least, this is a big 10-quart pot that I'm making soup out of, so if it looks like I'm putting a lot in it, it's just because the pot's so big. And that will feed my family and me for quite a while. I'm going to dump these in the pot. No, in the skillet. Okay, I have my skillet ready. I'm going to put some grapeseed oil in it, about a tablespoonful. See how big this pot is? It's huge. Now I'm going to dump my onions and peppers in the skillet. a top on it while I get other things ready. Alrighty, I'm going to add my just canned diced tomatoes. That's a 14-ounce can. And here I have about 1.5 cups of tomato. Actually, it's 1 cup of tomato paste, and I added water to it, so that made it look like it's more. My mama say get it all out. Don't waste nothing. Okay, we got that done. Now we'll get my stock. I don't always use stock, but I was in Aldi's yesterday and I had some soup that I wanted to add some liquid to. So I decided I would buy some stock. And I'm going to use the remainder that I have in this. Now we'll rinse those out with water and dump the water right in this pot. Like I say, Mama say don't throw nothing away. She drilled it in my head. Check on these. They're coming along just fine. This teapot. My little spoon rest here. I bought this for about 50 cents at St. Vinny's some years ago. The lady asked me at the counter, what are you going to do with that? I'm using it for a spoon rest. I don't know what the purpose was, but that's what I use it for. And it works great. Okay, I'm going to stir this up. Turn my fire on. That's a good idea. And I'm going to add my seasonings. Here I have a teaspoonful of curry powder, a teaspoonful of garlic powder, a teaspoonful of cayenne, and 2 teaspoons full of marjoram. Gotta get that little bit out. Mama said don't throw it away. And here's a teaspoonful of onion powder. And a tablespoonful of smoked paprika, that is. Put the top on for now and let that get to simmering. Alright, the next thing I'm going to get ready is my okra. This is fresh okra that I bought at the store in Madison. It's still kind of frozen, but that's okay. I'll cut it up anyway. So it will go in kind of close to the end because it doesn't need a whole lot of cooking. As you can see, it's falling apart now. But that's okay. It still works. I wish I could grow my own, but I live in a cold climate. We don't have much of a growing season here. Maybe 3 good months if we're lucky. However, some people have grown okra here because my mom used to buy it when she was living from some man not too far from me, but that was a long time ago. I wasn't interested in buying any. So sometimes I just leave the stems and everything on. Believe it or not, I eat these ends unless they're really tough. But most of the time they're doable. That one is a big one. I'll throw that one away. Bigger ones are usually kind of tough. I'm just getting this ready. It is too early to put this in. Everything else, like the carrots and the celery, everything needs to be almost completely done before I add this because it's been steamed already, so it's not going to take a very long time for it to finish doing what it's got to do. This is one slimy vegetable that I really, really love. I guess you have to grow up eating stuff like this in order to really love it. But when I was in Texas, where I grew up, I could eat it raw right out the small ones, the younger, like that. Oh, that's what I want to cut right. Almost done. With this bag anyway. I fill my soup up with okra. Plus I have some black-eyed peas that I cooked a couple of days ago and put them in the freezer. And also some, what was that? Rice, wild rice. The black wild rice that you have to soak in order to get it done. I really like that. It's got a good flavor. I have really never had wild rice before, ever, until recently. First time was a disaster because I didn't know that I needed to soak it first so it could burst open and you can actually see the white. But I just cooked mine. It was black. I just cooked it like regular rice that I was used to cooking. And it was a mess. I had to throw it away. Okay, I am going to put this in this bowl for later. think that's probably enough okra. So I'm going to put this other one back in the freezer. We'll save that for another time. Now I need to check on my onions and peppers over here in the skillet. One hit the floor, but I got a greedy dog that'll come and clean it up for me. Clean up on aisle 6. He'll be over. Perfect. That's the way I like for them to look. They are ready to go in the pot. Okay, I'll set this aside. Oh, I need this again. Now these are some tomatoes that I grew this summer. They didn't come out exactly like I would like them to. I think we got too much rain, plus I think I gave them a little bit too much water. But they are usable, so I'm going to put them in my soup. So I don't want to throw them away. Getting a little mushy. But that's just more juice for the soup. I need to turn the fire down. A little bit high. There we go. Now I think I'm done with the cutting board. Okay, while that's getting ready, the soup is cooking, I'm going to make some cornbread. All right, I have my 100-year-old faithful little sifter here. And I am going to add 1 cup of garbanzo flour that I've already ground up. I'm going to add a 1/2 cup of cornmeal with that. two can go back up. I'm going to add 3/4 of a teaspoon of baking soda, not powder, but soda. And I'm going to add a teaspoon of salt, sea salt. Oops. Sift that. I just take my hand and run everything through that when it gets down close. So some of it is in lumps. Okay. Now I will add my 1 cup of spelt flour. Oops, speedle went off. Ain't nothing like some hot cornbread with a nice bowl of soup. I really love crackers, but I haven't made any yet, so the ones in the store are just horrible. I didn't realize they were so deadly, but they really are. I am going to be making my own soon, and I will add that to the video as well. Not this video, but a video. This is ready to go on the machine. Place it up. Plug it up next. Because it will not run without electricity. Well, I'm just going to dump my little egg in here. Spatula's got a little tomato sauce on it, but it's not going to hurt it. At least I know it's clean. And I will add a 1/2 cup of grapeseed oil to that. And start this baby to cook going. My little baking dish ready. Some grapeseed oil in it. Brush it around. Break my bowl down again. Okay, that is ready. Take this to the sink. And pour it in. Mama say get it all, so I gotta get it all. Which Mama probably did a better job of getting it all than I'm doing, but almost got it all. Wipe the edges of my bowl off on my little baking dish. And it's time to put it in the little oven. Okay, we'll let that cook, and in the meantime, I'm going to clean up. All right, my soup is working very well. You can hear it boiling. Check it. Yep, looking good. Carrots are getting tender. I'm going to add 2 bags of spinach. It looks like a lot, but these are 8-ounce bags, and this stuff is probably going to be 1 cup by the time it cooks down. This is supposed to be triple washed. I hope it is. I'm going to take their word for it. put the top back on. And this is my wild rice that I wasn't thinking that I was going to use it in the soup. I didn't want to take any chances. I've got 2 bags of it and 1 bag of black eyed peas left over from the other day. And I'm going to go ahead and put this rice in here because it won't hurt for it to cook a bit. It's already done, but it can be a little bit doner. I'll put the black eyed peas in last. Looking good, looking good. I may have to add a little bit more water to that, but I am going to wait before I make that decision. That's all I have left to go in there now, the black eyed peas, the squash, and the okra. And I'm going to finish cleaning the kitchen. The cornbread is rising, getting ready. It's almost ready. I just gave the cornbread 15 more minutes because it was kind of a little, I think I put a little bit too much buttermilk in it. So it was not as thick as I like for it to be, but not too thin. But I feel like it'll need a little longer cooking time in order to make sure the center is well done. So we're going to leave that for a little bit and let it finish. And I'll go over and check the soup. Okay, let's see what's going on in this pot. It's getting there. See it? Cornbread is almost ready, looking good. It may not need this almost 8 minutes left, but I'll keep an eye on it, make sure it doesn't get too dark. Oh, that's beautiful. I'm going to check and make sure that it's done inside. Came out clean. Turn it around. It's busting at the seams. And I'm going to turn this off and just let that sit in there. It'll finish doing whatever it needs to do. It's ready now. I'm going to go ahead and add my black eyed peas to this. Give it a good stir. They still were partially frozen, so just a little bit. Taste this and see what it tastes like. May need some more seasoning or salt, maybe. Nope. It's good, just like it is. I'm going to go ahead and put the okra in. Let it get things all slimed up. All I have to do now is wait until this is cooked a little bit longer, and then I will add my zucchini, and we'll have the meal all ready to go. Alrighty, my soup is ready, and my cornbread is ready. I am going to get ready to plate it up. Alright, my soup is ready, and I am getting ready to dip it up. The cornbread is ready also, so let's see what we got. There is a nice bowl of soup. And the cornbread. That looks pretty good, if I have to say so. And the soup one more time. Yummy. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time.